Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ruby Gaming X today, and I'm back with another video today. So we're gonna be talking about Ark Survival Evolve and Godzilla King of all monsters. So first of all, I'm sure you guys might have heard that Ark Survival Evolve, finally we're getting TLC Phase 2 tomorrow. It should be out tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, if it's gonna be early on or later on, because Ark Survival Evolve seems to be having so much problems. Like, I noticed they're having a hard time keeping their promises and their dates. They tell you this month very early on. Next, they change it until the end of the month, or they tell you in a week. Next, they say 2 weeks. I mean, I thought they were gonna make the PC and the consoles release very close to each other, and it seems to be the opposite. I mean, how many? I think the PC got their TLC Phase 2 last month, and we're getting it like almost 2 months later. Doesn't that seem like exclusivity to you? If supposedly we're supposed to get the patches and the DLC at the same exact time. I don't know what's going on with Wildcard over there, but they need to get their shit together because I'm not happy. Honestly, Ark Survival Evolved has been out for 3 years and they can't get their shit together. I mean, look at Fortnite. Fortnite feels like a completed game and it's still on early access. I mean, compare this to when Ark Survival Evolved came out. No comparison. This feels like a completed game already. Like, there's barely any lag. The graphics look amazing. I mean, just everything feels smooth. And with Ark, it's laggy. The graphics aren't the best. It doesn't run so good on the consoles, or even if you have a top tier PC. But tomorrow we should be getting the TLC Phase 2 and I'm very excited for that. I mean, I'm always a fan of Ark, but I'm just disappointed that they haven't been keeping up with all the dates and what they've been promising, and everybody knows they should be focusing on the game, and yet a lot of people are scared that Ark Survival Evolved is already dying. And one of those big YouTubers out there that they focus on Ark, they've been saying that, yeah, it feels like Ark Survival Evolved is dying over time. People are moving on to much bigger games like Fortnite, God of War, I mean, a lot of games out there, that everybody's enjoying, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Destiny, GTA. I mean, all those big games are taking over, like Overwatch and all that. And Ark Survival Evolve, I mean, I'm still gonna be doing videos because I enjoy it. I mean, it's what I do. But tomorrow I'm gonna be bringing you guys some TLC Phase 2. I already have everything set up. I'm just waiting for the DLC to drop. As soon as it drops, I'm gonna record the videos and upload them that same day. And I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, and let me know what you guys think of the Phase 2. If you enjoyed the brand new designs, because I'm gonna have comparisons of the old Spino versus the brand new Spino and the Raptors and all of that, and I'm gonna be reacting to them. Hopefully, if not, then I'm just gonna give you guys my thoughts. And what else? I wanna be talking about that Ark. I just hope that Extinction, they should really change the DLC. I mean, you know how sometimes games make like their DLCs very different from what the original game made it out to be. For Extinction, if this is gonna be like the last DLC, they should give us something amazing, like new mechanics for the games, make the game look different, give us new designs, new techniques to use, brand new gadgets and all that. Like, have different colors. That would be amazing. And they introduce so many brand new things that make the game feel fresh again, like something new, because fans are getting boring, like, are getting tired of the same thing over and over again. It doesn't feel like when we used to play, and all the bugs and all those trolls are messing up Ark. And I feel like Ark really needs to get their shit together and focus and deliver on what they promised. They've been promising so many things that they can't do, and I hope they do Ark Survival Evolved 2. I really do hope. I really love this game, but it's the bugs. It's what they don't do that hurts the game, and fans are getting disappointed with all that. But that's just the news out there that I'm putting it out. It's gonna be out tomorrow on Thursday. If not, if they don't do it tomorrow, oh my god, they're gonna get a lot of hate for that. But moving on, I want to talk about Godzilla King of all monsters, and how do you guys think that movie's gonna turn out? Like, do you guys think that movie is gonna end up with Godzilla 2014 dying, or one of the main villains or one of the main monsters dying? To be honest, there has to be someone that's gonna die, because it's gonna give like the movie more meaning, or the or whoever killed that monster like a more powerful um view to them, which is gonna represent their power. Like um a lot of people are saying that Mothra is gonna die, and I could see that because at the beginning, this is how I see it's gonna turn out. At the beginning, they're gonna discover Mothra, Rodan. They're all gonna awaken because probably King Ghidorah is around the cities, and King Ghidorah is destroying everything. There's nobody that can stop King Ghidorah, and everybody's freaking out. The army is trying to stop him, and next thing you know, everybody is hoping Godzilla to come out because Godzilla is like their hero. Godzilla saved them. They know who Godzilla 2014 is, and next thing you know, Godzilla 2014 comes out, and he tries to fight King Ghidorah, but ends up losing because King Ghidorah is way overpowered and double his size. And you see like a broken down Godzilla go back into the sea and then reemerges again and finds out that there's Mothra, and so they have like a battle between Mothra, Rodan, and Godzilla 2014. But at the end of the day, they have to work together to defeat like the real monster out there, the real villain that's causing everything. Because they're the way that I want to see this is that each monster is gonna have their own solo fight against King Ghidorah, and they're not gonna be able to take King Ghidorah down, so they're gonna have to combine powers or fight together as friends to defeat this big monster. Because King Ghidorah is you guys know that King Ghidorah is always taller than Godzilla in any movie except GMK, because GMK was a badass in that movie. But in this movie, it's already confirmed that King Ghidorah is gonna tower over Godzilla 2014. So just imagine, Rodan is gonna come out from Mexico. The Popocatépetl is very famous, and the Popocatépetl, supposedly there's a legend right there that there was like a sleeping lady that fell asleep in the volcano to protect all the people from their villages and the city so it wouldn't erupt. But coincidentally, I'm pretty sure in that movie in Godzilla 2014, they're gonna say that it wasn't a lady. That all this time Rodan was guarding Mexico, and he's like the guardian of Mexico. Because if you think about it, Rodan kind of represents an eagle, because we like Mexico has an eagle design on their flag, so they kind of represent the same theme. Because Rodan is a dinosaur, it kind of represents like a flying bird. So it would make sense that Rodan would be like the guardian of Mexico. And I heard that in Mexico, a president airplane or a big airplane is supposed to fall. I'm pretty sure Rodan takes it out, and I hope Godzilla 2014 comes to Mexico City and we see destruction, because Mexico does have big buildings and all that. But I'm sure Rodan is gonna be like the guardian. And in Mothra, I'm not sure where Mothra comes from. I'm not sure if it's Japan or something like that. But King Ghidorah supposedly was discovered like frozen, like, and they call him the three-headed devil or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna combine their powers. And if someone's gonna die, I would have to bet my money on Mothra, because Mothra always sacrifices herself for Godzilla and gives like her energy or her power. And sometimes it's Rodan, but it's mostly Mothra, so I would see her sacrificing herself. And this would affect the later on movies, because just think about it, if one of the bigger monsters dies, that means we're not gonna get to see that monster for figures for a future film. So I know a lot of people are expecting King Ghidorah, but it's not convenient for us as fans, because if King Ghidorah dies or Godzilla 2014, that means it's the end of the series. If Godzilla 2014 dies, there's no more movies, there's no more Godzilla out there to make. No more figures, no more movies, no more posters, no more nothing. And same goes for King Ghidorah, so I wouldn't want King Ghidorah to die. But if I'm honest, I don't want anybody to die. I just want everybody to fight together and make it like into a tie, or make it where everybody falls together and you just see like Rodan give his power and Mothra to Godzilla 2014. Godzilla 2014 just tries to battle King Ghidorah until he can't anymore, and both of them are beaten down all bloody, and they both fall together. And at the end of the day, one of them just falls and one of them just stands, or both of them fall. Everything is endless. The possibilities are endless. We don't know what could happen, but I really don't want to see anybody dying. And I really don't, I just hope that the design that was leaked, supposedly King Ghidorah's design, I don't want to believe that's King Ghidorah. Just think about it. If Godzilla 2014 was able to grab onto Mutos and push him around and step on him, how is King Ghidorah gonna defend himself against a strong, aggressive Godzilla 2014? I mean, it doesn't make sense. So there's still quite a bit of time for them to design a King Ghidorah. I would rather have King Ghidorah represent the original and the Heisei or the Heisei, whatever you guys call that, but the King Ghidorah that we all know and love, mixed in with the newer version that makes him look badass, mean, like a true monster, you know, like a dragon. And also same goes for Rodan. I want him to look very badass, like realistic. I want him to be realistic, and I want Godzilla 2014 to have new powers or new abilities or something interesting. You know, Godzilla 2014 has to have like a backstory because he's been around since 1954, since the original Godzilla, so he's pretty old. And then there's a theory that there's two Godzillas, but I'm not sure. I think D-Man said it. I don't remember what he said, but it has to do something with two Godzillas living, and then one got killed off by Mutos, and then this is another Godzilla. But I mean, it would be interesting, you know. I just hope they don't mess this movie up, and I hope the best for the director. And I cannot wait to see what the figures look like. Just think about it. I don't know if NECA's gonna have problems, but if you guys did not know, NECA supposedly was gonna come out with the figure this year, but they didn't, and most likely they lost their partnership with Toho, because Toho is not letting them release monsters, and they just can't make any other monsters than Godzilla because they don't have the rights, you know, like the license. They have to ask permission, and they're having a hard time, so they canceled that figure. I wonder if it was Godzilla 2000 since they teased it. I don't know, guys. I wish Toho was more soft with NECA, because NECA could have done so much monsters for a cheaper price. But this is Ruby Gaming X. Give me your thoughts, subscribe, like, and share the video around. Thank you so much, guys. I love you guys, and thank you to all the people that subscribe and stick around through tough times and good times. I love you guys. You guys are the true fans out there, and keep it up and stay red. And I love you guys. Peace.